up, people? My name is Timmy Dakolo, and you're listening to Elegbete TV Radio. Stay tuned.
All right, good morning and welcome to the Wednesday edition of the Sports Buffet on the Eguavoen TV Radio. My name is Edafe Matthews. Wherever you are, let's have some fun. That's the idea. Whatever the conversation is, do not fail to have fun. I mean, what is always look at it? That's the question I always ask myself. What's with the going through life stress and everything and forgetting to have fun? I'm not part of that. I would always want to have fun. I would always want to enjoy my life. I would always want to see the beautiful bright side of life. And I wish you also look at life like that. I do not also agree that everybody have to be like me. No, I do not say so. So some people, somebody reached out to me yesterday and like they want to commit suicide, and I was like, I hear them out. I mean, they have a valid reason to want to end it up. I mean, life is not fair, not to everybody. But at the same time, I mean, I was able to talk to him and calm him down and make him understand that, look, whatever it is you're going through, the truth is somebody else is going through worse. I don't care what you think. Somebody else is going through worse. While I agree that it's not a competition of who had it the worst, life could be better, and why are things not better? Why is it not about who's having it better, but instead of somebody having it worse? While I agree with all of that, and pain is pain. I also agree that pain is pain. So whether you have a degenerator house or you're working, some of you are already feeling the pain. Slap me. My wife not agree say pain is pain. My wife believes that labor pain is the ultimate pain. And I tell her, say, you know what, without they argue. I tell her, say, you don't ever place bet with the last money with your bet account on 25 games. 1,000 naira on 25 games. 24 don't enter. They're not going to give you option for cash out. The last game where they come, now like Barcelona versus Getafe or Las Palmas, and you know, say Barcelona go or Real Madrid versus Las Palmas, and you pick them straight win. They play. Oh, go, let's draw. 90th minutes, Las Palmas go score. Game close. You know that kind of pain. I don't know about you guys, but those of you who understand, where you understand. Or Bayern Munich, when you bet on Bayern Munich, say Bayern Munich will deliver. No worry, not Bayern. I believe them. And that weekend, they can't choose to show, say they be look for show to do, they be wish. It don't happen to many people. So sometimes we have different pains. I don't know the middle of show here before we internet just finish. We'll pack up. Or I don't the middle of show where fuel finish, NEPA take light. We pack up. You know all that kind of thing. And also they were. Let me also tell you another one. My friend, I'm not gonna mention his name now because some of you might know him. I worry boy, but he used to be in Lagos. He used to live on road 2 on this estate. He sponsored girl go school. In the squad with your uncle, but sponsor girl go school, rent apartment for her, make she not stay hostel, do everything. That I used to tell her, say, this is what I used to tell her, say, you dey trade far with the lay egg, another person they shop the egg. You know they understand what that they talk. The girl can't do graduation, she can't go do youth service. As she they do youth service, somebody they engage her, she post out the picture. Now the person where they engage us, so when my guy see the picture, now person where this girl that introduced to her say, now a cousin, they stay in the house where in the pay rent for 4 years for university. I used to tell him, I say, I dey love, but I've never loved like this. So my love no mumu. My love is not blind as well. My love is not stupid. The guy, in a piece of body, they waka the piece of body. Now so the heartbreak strong reach. Me, I could get my heartbreak very early in life. When one can tell me say, in mama go prayer house, they call to say the poverty we dey for my family, they too strong. Say nothing good can come out of us. It's okay. I have no problem. There's nothing about it. No feelings. Yes, that's the worst. Feel bad about them. Moku just they carry and they go like that. As that I don't feel bad. I don't feel sad. You know what I mean? Now, pastor tell you, this was back in the day, right? Back in the day where anything where pastor talk not true. But some are shy. Don't marry born 3 children. No, they live my life. She never married. Not be me wish I'm just saying that sometimes it is sweet me when I say like that. Like, but I know they form good people. May not be like say now maybe the bad guy. Una be nice people. Una sabi forgive me. I not sabi forgive. That's how I do my simple harmless tweet yesterday. In short, part of the reason why I come late on this show today are the many calls we I don't receive. It's just a simple tweet, right? You cannot wish me bad, and then when things they go wrong for you, I call it to feel for you. Hey, yeah, no, hey, turn the fire, hey, yeah, oh. The empire is crumbling. I will happy. Bag go shout for nature's start to drink this in the front face like monkey or Barry. When I go slap him, you go know. So about my travel, help us review the Super Eagles game. That's not what we want. Review the Super Eagles game. Tell me what you think about the 2 games where they play. And Eguavoen we don't step down. Say, not too much they give me. I don't do my too much. I don't try. If they bring another person to come do the work, I go support them. I go show them love. But waiting they do be this. I want to. So no need to do too many ajasco or new masquerade and all those things. I am just who I am. I go back to the office as a director of the NFF. Now waiting, I won't do with that. And some people say, oh, you resign. You they resign for a job where we say the tenure don't end. I'm not sure say the word to use to qualify I'm not resign, but some people they use the word resign. I don't think say Eguavoen resign. I just think say the mandate when they give a 2-game mandate and it don't finish. Olanari Ogbari, when I go slap here, no worry, they laugh at me, they laugh there. The thunder I go send after you, and now your shoe go scatter. No, okay, you just scatter your shoe, tear your clothes. You know those movie where the person he cloth go tear, but the cloth go see cover he headness. I don't understand. That's an incredible work. Go wear small cloth, so he go tear, he go. Oh God. Everybody take us to the place. But what you leave like that, I'm going to move on and go like that. So give me your appraisal. What were the KPIs? What was your expectations? Were they met? And vis-a-vis, where would they come from? So I see just another tweet say based on our pedigree, we're supposed to do better. I was like, which pedigree? I don't know, overrating ourselves. I'll be here just now. We will do fasting and prayer and make Benin Republic not beat us. We should be which this thing, which level I get where you get we won't even give right to even think like that. Well, I want to start with my brother Ohis, the agenda god. This boy set agenda for everything. So what we are waiting get to talk based on the appraisal of what's happen for this international break and which club I suffer the most. You too, Mona still tell us which club when I think say suffer the most. But I know say my club and I die with this, so we'll be like the woman with the issue of blood. Now, unfortunately, now I thought that must will come go play. The figure will beat us now. Hey, all this shit what they call them now. It's time for them to show us shit, to put pepper for our eye. Well, anyway, Moku just hear from Ois. Then from Ois, I will go to Ogbani Boye. This man with the Sporting Lagos, they make noise last season and relegation at the end. But we hear with him talking on appraisal of things, and then I'll come to the news as put together by my brother, not be Smalley again. That's why if the package news like this, supposed to give our respect. Timothy Denimbo, he don't try well for us. And I appreciate all of them. I will be say sending money to take encourage a young man. Okay. Say all of them we don't go university. I know how they be when you do school. That year. The man don't try by the way it do it. But most start with Ois, Mokuya, we didn't get to talk, then I will come to now.
Yeah, so the about to be concluded international break has brought so many injuries to so many key players. But for the sake of this conversation, I want to touch light on Arsenal and two key injuries. Riccardo Calafiori, Italy and Arsenal, as well as Martin Odegaard and Arsenal. Riccardo Calafiori injured in the game against France. Martin Odegaard got injured as well in this international break. And Arsenal is playing Tottenham Hotspur in the North London Derby after the break. It's getting really overwhelming that time and time again, we keep complaining about the load management on players, but nothing keeps being done about it. I think it has to stop. The load has to reduce, and FIFA has to look into this because players are human beings as well. No matter what we say about how much they are earning, no matter what we say about whatever we say about whatever number of games they play in a year, I feel like if FIFA doesn't look into it, it will not even only get worse, but some of these players were forced to be retiring earlier than some of their colleagues were in those days. Thank you.
I don't know whether I agree with you. So I don't know the agenda when they settle, but it be like saying at this era, and I players even they play long pass. Because in my time, once you reach 29, they don't talk of your retirement. So I don't know whether I fully agree with them. I don't know, but you guys can have your say on that opinion. Yes, no insult them. I don't want to take no insult them, but you can have your say on what Ois have got to say. Let's jump from Ois now. We could go to Ogbeni Boye. Some of them know him and some of them don't know him. Give us.
So concerning Eguavoen and his interim situation with the Super Eagles, after the game, he said he's stepping down. That is what is was appointed to do. But I'm of the opinion that Augustine Eguavoen should continue as the Super Eagles coach for some reasons, some of which are number one, I so much believe that right now the fire brigade approach the NFF has, with the fire brigade approach they have, they cannot get a good grade coach right now before the next international break. I'm saying this because we've seen it happen time and time again. And I'm also of the school of thoughts that we actually have to develop. And if we want to develop, and we are saying we don't have money. So we don't have money means if we go, might be another F grade, not even C or D grade coach now from somewhere that might just come in and it's just like a pro bono coach that will just do his thing and leave. So I think we should let him stay. Under him in these few weeks, we've seen the players, they're happy. It seems like they're happy to play for him. We saw it play out on the pitch. Yes, they did not score against Rwanda, but we saw the work put in to score. There's an improvement, and it can only get better if there's a synergy. I mean, from the coaching staffs to the players. So if we can keep this crop and allow them develop, we have very good players already. And Eguavoen and his team showed to have managed them well over the 2 games, using Boniface to help him keep confidence. Even if he hits the bar, he could not get the goal. Making the right subs too, like we saw against Benin Republic. So I think this crop should be kept. I honestly believe Eguavoen should continue. He did it at the AFCON, but he was unlucky against Tunisia. Let's keep.
And I enjoy okay, so Moko look like that. Nasri, you are mean. Nasri say that is if the 29 is really 29. Nasri, why you like this? Why you like this? Eh? And this kind of so I may Juventus suffer. Okay, let's move on. You just come and spoil some people. So you mean that Okocha was 39 when he retired? Okay. Don't be interpreting what people did not say. Just let it slide. Let it slide. I can't. I can't. But wait a minute. Why I love people calling me because of that tweet that I made? Is it not the reality? Is the empire not falling? Why are you people behaving like this? Now I make I like Oyibo. You see 50 cents. If people will be say in the verse with people where they offend them, things they go wrong. 50 cents go tweet about it. I don't mean anything. Everybody go happy. We'll catch cruise with them. Why they say when you reach Nigeria, like you come like say if you wish. I'm as petty as 50 cents to, and I know the item. I'd always talk. I'm on and know. I'm as petty. If you take on me, the empire they strike back. I know the vengeance is not of the Lord. For what I do, I don't tell you. So you don't know. Well, don't we go to the Super Eagles Coachella. Austin Eguavoen has voiced his approval of the Super Eagles display, even though they played out a 0-0 draw against Rwanda in Kigali yesterday. Despite dominating the match and registering 9 shots on target, Nigeria was unable to break the deadlock. With Rwanda goalkeeper Fiacre Int'l, God, I beg you. Putting in an exceptional performance in his chat with Pius Sidoko after the match, Coach Eguavoen admitted the frustration of not getting on the score sheet, but commended his players for their effort, emphasizing that they gave strong performance. The Super Eagles will be up against Libya in back-to-back games on October 11th and 15th. Well, let's hear from Austin Cerezo. Owena Eguavoen.
Yeah, it was an impressive performance by all standard, but I know if you look at it and we gaps behind them and try to get a little bit, and there's that good. We have a couple of even at that we got Nigeria the Rwandese game, but however, we scored a goal. Everybody in the world in that stadium knew it was a goal. Only one person thought otherwise, which is the referee. But it's quite unfortunate. But getting the draw far away from home, I don't think it's a bad result at all.
Thank you very much, Timothy Dayamba, for putting that together and for making us get all the updates and all the information that is needed to make the show beautiful. Like I always say, keep doing what you're doing. The people, the resources that will make it happen will come. It's taking us a while, but so the resources are coming left, right, front, back, and center, and we're reaching out to everybody. Yesterday, I uploaded part 1 and part 2, which is the whole thing anyway. There's no one coming again. Our sit down with last year we had a sit down with Chief Eguavoen, the one popularly known as Slow Poison. A personal story with the man, right? In 2003, when I came to sell my club to Colonel A.U. Suleiman, Global Football Club, not Tom Babanawa Football Club, when we started working, we needed a way to defeat because I was not willing to go and be bribing the referee. I was not willing to go and play the shenanigans, and I knew that if we must gain promotion from like the NLO to NNL, that was what it was, but it was called amateur to pro. At the time, we needed to win at least 3 or 4 away games, but then make sure that we make our home a fortress. Okay, so we were sitting in that meeting at Engineering Close. We went from there to Ilu Drive, where my chairman used to live at the time. Number soon Ilu Drive, and we're having this meeting one long weekend. It was like a seminar, but the only thing is it was like a retreat, but the only thing is that I used to go to my house. The rest of them were staying with him, but I'll go home, come back, go home, come back. And I said I have an idea that I've used before that worked. So when I was in Delta State, when I was in Warri, when I was running the club, there's this guy, very massive guy, Bazuno. His name is Bazuno. Bros Bazuno. I good man, but so what we did was to get him, sew some very fine traditional wear, give him cap, all those things like this. Renewed hope type of cap. That time it was not renewed hope anyway. And then we put the NFA, that time was the NFA, Nigeria Football Association badge. I'm giving trade secret here now. And so we sew it on this jacket, we sew suit for him. We spent money on that project. A car, pay for hotel and the rest. But when he arrived, every Calabar Rovers and that assessor, we have to find a way with them from watching the match. He will come for the premier. I've sent him to come, and there's a possible match. He wants to be blacklisted, wants to lose their job. So even if the home team, that time you see the home team, the home FA official, the home club, they are frowning their face, they are acting like something don't go wrong. But you know, they can't confirm. It's not this era of hey, mobile phone just call. So it will be there. Match time, when match come, he go say when he go come do inspection of the team, he go insult our players. RG, why you dressed like this? He go there aggressive to us. Then the home team, you come then nice to the work, when they feel like say he did against us, but not plan. For as long as he's up there watching that game, the officiating is always fair. And the home team, you know, we won. So I explained it to them and said, this whole idea that of arranging 300 to 350k for referees, I'm not going to feel support them. Now this one I'll tell you, I can't come up because I've never done it before, but I can win. Say if we do that, if we don't do that, we can't win. I saw a guy will go win. So we went to go and look for Baba in the road to and we applied the same method. That season we were competing with Int'l. Int'l was a good team, and then Saki, FC Saki in Oyo State were the teams that then there's SAS Racine of Lagos State that was owned by one of the Hebrew kids. That one they were not a good team, but they just felt that they're in Lagos. You know this stupid arrogance of Lagos, you know, and that's why they always relegate. I said they're not forget. Like, you know, Lagos teams get stupid arrogance with entitlement. When we played against the first game, opening match, we were playing away, they were home. You know, Dr. Cook at that time never really know me. Now we're friends, but that time he was acting like, to him, like, who's this small boy that is running this club? I will show him. I tell her, I said, Dr. I don't tell her, I saw a guy, I don't even know any that. I saw a guy. We go beat on our team, yeah. Not only that, we'll beat on our team. When we finish, you go walk up past this gate, go out. You're not going to do anything. So that's when we came for pre-match meetings. When we're coming, I want full truck of soldier now we carry come. You want to intimidate? I said, nobody want to intimidate you. I want to let you know, say, I go fit beat you for your ground. Nothing if you do. We'll be the 3-1 now. You know, so I'm just giving you. So we used the Owotubusi was the one that was that, and we gained promotion. So when I got to Ibadan, I called him and said, I want to interview you. Let's talk about the Nigerian team that you played in from the 70s and how that team was formed. Otto Gloria came in, Mafredona, and all the Pafanatico and the rest of them. It was a pleasure to have that conversation with him. So you can watch it and see. The man believes that Segun Odegbami is actually better than Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo. Now, when you watch it, you might feel insulted. But try and understand what perspective is. Like, let me tell you one thing. I believe Wisinuruma is a better player than Okocha. Now, it is hard when you look at it from the national team angle. It is hard to even, if you look at me, to spit fire from my face, go hungry you. But to be very honest, the Wisinuruma that I watch play football, that we play together, or Woyo, Okocha knows how to play ball. This is not me saying Okocha is not good. I'm just saying that the ball that I saw Uruma play, but unfortunately, he didn't exhibit it at the national team. So it is even hard for me to make that kind of comment. So the giving perspective. So I see some people when they see the comment, they get angry. Don't get angry. Give the old man perspective that this is the guy that he saw before Messi, before there was Ronaldo, and that left with him is indelible. Maka, Christian Chuku, thought an old man try not to show respect. There is nothing wrong in showing respect to people. Okay, Victor Moses is back in England, and former Nigerian international ex-Chelsea player Victor Moses is signed with Championship side Luton Town as a free agent after leaving Spartak Moscow earlier this summer. Speaking to the club's media following his signing, Moses expressed his excitement about joining Luton Town, saying he's eager to get started and is happy to be back in the UK to enjoy his football. He also emphasized that his main goal is to help the club secure promotion back to the Premier League after their relegation at the end of last season. I hope it happens anyway. Moses, forward player.
Yeah, I'm very excited. I can't wait to get started. I'm looking forward to it. It's a pleasure being here, and I just wanted to obviously, and it's a good time for me to be in the country again, starting to enjoy my football again, and I'm very happy to be here. After being in the Premier League last season and coming back down to the Championship. So the main objective now is to try to help the club to go back up into the Premier League again.
Pick them for Liberia. Hey. No, I'm not going to explain anything to you. Pulisic, yes, I have something to say. The US men national team star Christian Pulisic is hopeful that new coach Mauricio Pochettino will bring a fighting mentality to the squad. Pochettino was officially named head coach yesterday, and following the 1-1 draw, Pulisic shared his thoughts on the appointment. He expressed optimism that Pochettino will create a culture where the team is willing to fight, take risks, and push for the victories. Pulisic also noted that there are several things Pochettino will need to change. Pochettino's debut as head coach will be against Panama, October 12th. Let's hear from Christian Pulisic. I like his name. One of those players. His name sounds like ice cream. Yeah, please, can you give me a cone of Pulisic ice cream flavor, please? Give me ice cream, vanilla ice cream with some Pulisic topping. Christian Pulisic, where are you? Ice cream.
Yeah, I think just hopefully a culture that is willing to fight, that is willing to take risks, win. I mean, there's a lot of things that need to change, and just in the mentality and the culture of the group. I think we have the quality, but I know hopefully that that's the first thing that he's gonna want to change.
Well, they have the group that preparing for the Cup that they are hosting in 2 years' time. Let's hope that they get it right and a big splash. I don't like a tournament where the hosts get knocked out pretty early. It's not good, but for some reason, some countries cannot host and progress. South Africa is a good example. The quality of the World Cup is higher than you think. It might be easy from our side, but when you get in the shindig, in the fever of it, the momentum, it's very, very hard. I've seen hosts get knocked out, get beaten 7-1, and the country was like a graveyard. I was in Brazil in 2014, and I'll never forget that. Let's talk about Kane. He's made his 100th appearance. Liechtenstein or so, one of those countries, he scored less than 2 minutes of coming on from the bench, he scored. His 100th game again. Harry Kane celebrating in the 57th UEFA finish after the match favorite, given the significance of the milestone.
Yeah, to have it finished. So nice. I think on.
And they worry perhaps get H factor. Harry Kane get the factor. Any smarty. Well, let's talk about the coach that gave him that 100 cap, and happy to see himself like Eguavoen, another interim manager like England, like Nigeria, but this one got 2/2. Scored 4 goals, considered none. Nigeria on the side of Eguavoen, he scored 3 goals, considered none. Take up 4 points. Not a bad one in my opinion, but today you don't need to hear my opinion. I want to hear you people's opinion. Interim England head coach Lee Casley is confident that Harry Kane can reach 100 goals for the national team. Kane's 2 goals against Finland last night took his tally to 68. At the post-match press conference, Casley was asked if he believed Kane can achieve this milestone. He fully supported the idea, emphasizing that the team will continue to support Kane and praising his commitment and attitude. I don't think he would. 32 more goals. I know that there are a lot of mundane teams in Europe and their qualifiers, but I don't think Harry Kane would. Yes, he scored 5 hat-trick, second highest hat-trick for England. Yeah, but the idea of 100 goals, I don't think he would. But let's hear the coach. I mean, every man is entitled to their opinion, and you have to hear them out and respect it. Even if you don't agree with it, but you can respect their opinion. So let's hear from Lee Casley.
Well, first of all, it's brilliant that he's got the 100 caps tonight, and then to score the 2 goals and the way that he took the goals, outstanding. Not surprising, to see him in the short space of time that we've worked with him, the standards that he's got, the level that he produces every single day. On and off the pitch, hopefully he'll get all the plaudits tonight. We were very lucky to have him. I think he's definitely performed on this camp the way I've seen him perform for Bayern this season. He looks very very motivated to keep doing it as well. So which can only be good for us. He's still getting into really effective positions. I think we've got a responsibility as well to keep giving him the assists, and I think he's like I say, he's took them 2 goals really well tonight. Maybe could have got.
Don't talk on, but we have to also talk about him, whether he will continue or they would look for someone else. So I go to the goalkeeper who kept 2 clean sheets, who kept it clean for him and make the job easy for him to demand whether he will continue or not. Some people say that what they were looking for is not whether he will win matches or not. They think that they have an England team that is capable of winning game. But what they're looking for is the atmosphere. Because the former coach Gareth Southgate created an England atmosphere that was better than whatever they've had ever in a very long while. So let's know whether, this goalkeeper has felt enough of the atmosphere for miracles to England goalkeeper Jordan Pickford was asked whether he would love for him to continue. He said he would love to see Lee Casley take on the role of permanent head coach. Casley, currently in charge on an interim basis, has guided the team to impressive victories over the Republic of Ireland and Finland in the UEFA Nations League. Speaking to the players through the youth levels, as Casley has with the under-20s, would be beneficial. He drew a parallel to Gareth Southgate, who coached him at the under-21 level before moving to the senior team, and believes Casley's experience would be valuable in a similar way. Having said that, let's put it up there that this guy coached against 2 teams that England should beat, Ireland and Finland. Come on. They didn't play against Germany, Spain, Holland, France, Italy. See these big countries that rub each other against each other. They just played against some, O-level, amateur, upcoming teams. So I'm not going to sit here and just believe that, this coach don't sabi. But then I think from what I saw, I think I like the way England play, but it's not really a far departure from what they played under Gary Southgate. The changes does not happen like that in football. Expecting too much would be criminal, in my own opinion, anyway. But I want to know what you think. While we're talking about Eguavoen, whether I should stay or not, what do you think? Should Lee also be told, you know what, you've got the job on the permanent basis, we'll support you. After all, if you do any, you go see any, we'll sack you. That kind of thing, that kind of appointment. Well, let's hear from Jordan Pickford.
I think with England, like you're saying tonight and over the week, there's a pathway from the young age groups, the amount of people that come through the 16s all the way through and get the opportunity to play for the seniors is there, and it's been there with the manager side as well, because my first manager at under 21s was Gareth, and he had 8 years of the senior level, so there's always that opportunity, player and coach.
Elegbete TV Radio. We dare not just about radio, TV, or YouTube numbers. We are all about connecting.
All right, let's make it about you now. We made it about Timothy, myself, and Ogbani Boye, and Ois. Let's make it about you guys now. You guys are not the torch bearers of the show. You guys are not the dictators. What you see now is what matters most on the conversation, on the agenda of the show. So let's get to know what you think about Austin Cerezo Owen Eguavoen. Should he continue, or should there be a change of guard? Should we go away? But then when we even say all of this, again, let's be honest, for money to pay the kind of coach that we're dreaming of. And again, who is the kind of coach actually that can come and make the Super Eagles great again in the MAGA way? Yeah. Let's make the Super Eagles great again. I agree, but who is that coach? Who is that guy that can come in and make the Super Eagles great again? That can make the Super Eagles fall into that space where you say, okay, they are not giant of Africa. We're not giant of Africa. One of the things that I've avoided, that have saved us from embarrassment, is the fact that in these years where we have been misperforming, we have not had to play against a strong team in Africa. Our fixtures have been against Sao Tome and Principe, Central African Republic, Sierra Leone, Guinea, Equatorial Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Benin Republic, Lesotho, Zimbabwe, South Africa. If you look with that, back in the day, we used to have qualifiers. We were playing against Algeria, Cameroon, Cote d'Ivoire, big countries, Tunisia, Egypt. Imagine if those were the fixtures we've been having lately. I'm sure that we would have reached a place where we hear that some people are beating Nigeria 7-0 at home, or some people are beating us 5-0 at home. But, I mean, we've had a very great luck of the draws. Let's be very, very honest. And like England now, playing against teams like Finland and Ireland, and then all of a sudden, the coach is good, let's keep him. Yes, they keep it clean. They keep 2 clean sheets. They scored 4 goals. But, hey, it is Ireland and Finland. And if England does not beat those people, who would they beat? It's Nigeria versus Benin Republic at home. If we don't beat Benin Republic, who do we beat? Okay, I agree that they beat us in the World Cup qualifiers, but hey, who the hell who are investing heavily in their football? Our country is beating them. Would we, if we come up with this way we play, the selection, the tactics, the approach, people say that the players are happy. I don't even know why they are sad in the first place. Okay, would we, on a normal day, if we come up against Egypt or Senegal or even Ghana, as terrible as it can be, would we be able to stand up and say, you know what, we can beat these people? When there's something at stake, when there's pride at stake. I mean, but Benin Republic, Nigeria, there's no pride at stake. Now, this is big brother's younger brother now. Benin Republic is like one state in Nigeria extension now. We can annex them the way America annexed California away from Mexico. Now we can take them and add them to our country. We could take care of them, right? Add them to our country. But my point here is we've not really played against the big side. I also agree that you cannot play against what is put in front of you. Like boxing, you can only fight the person in front of you. You're not going to manufacture Goliath out of nowhere. But what do you think? Says the guy that's Eguavoen going to be able to create the harmony. Yes, he's always been unlucky when it matters most. And again, yes, we saw that unluckiness, you know. And those people who were always arguing, oh, Victor Boniface is better than Osimhen. And this is not the time for us to bring that argument back and say, okay, it's not good enough, because I already see people sending me message idea. Oh, it's not good enough. They should not start him. They should start Taiwo Awoniyi. I agree that Taiwo Awoniyi should be given his chance, but it's not at the detriment of another player. This is just my own take and my rumblings. It might not sit well with you. It might not. But I'm just saying that there's one thing about politics that I've always said I don't like. The thing about politics I don't like is that you have to destroy another person to sell your own. That's why sometimes when they do marketing, I always tell people that you know that you can sell your product without telling me that other one is bad. Okay? Because once you start doing that, I'm not interested in your product anymore. You can tell me all of the good qualities that your product have, and then I'll not tell you, okay, yeah, but I have this one. But from what you're telling me, if what you're saying is true, then it's better than mine. But don't come and tell me, oh, like somebody came to sell internet to me the other day. I will give you 3 months for free. But this one. I said, I'm using MTN right now. Oh, this say they are like this, they are like that, they are like that. And I just told him, I said, I was giving you attention before, but now this one that you have not done. So in your office, you people wrote a script of how to demarket MTN. So much so that you just hear the name and then you're telling me all of their weaknesses, right? That's what you want to say for me. I'm not interested again. Because there's also somebody that will come and tell me the same thing about your brand. So go, since that's he lost me, because to me, you don't market to me because you want to destroy somebody's. It sounds like gossip, apropos, look for photos, and I don't like it, right? Okay, good. So having said that, because you don't even know if I'm a staff of MTN or if I work, if I'm a shareholder, if I'm a director at MTN, and you're doing that already. So I don't like it. Okay. But let's come back to the conversation. Have you seen enough to convince you that, you know what, Eguavoen should stay? And now, of all the clubs that release their players for international break in this whole weekend of 7th and 10th, which club will come back and suffer the most? The most. 3 days, the Premier League is back, and we start seeing games. Who's going to suffer the most long term, short term, medium term, long term? Who's going to suffer the most? Because now all those transfer, all those things, I said they sign this player, The window, this window now is about to expose people who say they're not really get squad, where they're not supposed to even do the race, say they did title race or they did bicycle race or they did main Olympic or they did Olympics. It's about to be shown. It's about to be people are about to be exposed. Who is hit the most? Who got the tsunami? Who got the mushroom cloud? Who got the atomic bomb? Who got the what's that thing that they used to kill Soleimani now? Who got the drone? Who got the sniper? Who escaped? A bullet? Who dodged the bullet? All of those things is what I want to see in the comment section. Please save the greetings for when me and you are chatting privately. Let's get into the shindig of the conversation. Let's start with this one. It's always nice when you see membership colors green. All the stars are showing, the brown stars, the blue stars, the white star, the yellow stars. It's nice. Digital Informer says, well done, Elegota TV family. The Super Eagles performance is a good start. They really still far behind in terms of mentality to the game, but 2 matches with no goal considered is a good start. All right, thank you very much for that. Kenneth Madrid Maxine, I see you, but I can't read that one. I don't know what you're saying. The Olaro just says, I was busy enjoying Baba Idowu video, forgetting that the live program had started. We here now. Digital Informer is laughing, say pain different. Okay, so it's up to that thing. That I guess that's what Kenneth said. Pain, yeah. So Mrs. Daffy, but she would not agree. You don't use anywhere drossy. Zip for G's. That iron zip will not be the plastic as you they zip. Now you zip the skin of your transformer. You don't ever know. Those people where they piece outside, like you can never catch me piece outside. It will never happen. If there was a piece outside like this, one baby in the eye for the neighbor will just waka the come from far. Say who the piece outside below the thief meat or pot. As you does a throw away the tail, I just see the baby they move. You never talk on your direction. You don't hurry. As you zip he catch your skin. What do they call that for circumcision? Your foreskin. He catch your foreskin. Apulakada. And Mrs. Daphne, listen, so make I respect myself. May they not go give me frog job. But I not say pain. Pain na pain, oh, yash na yash, pain in a pain. Respect somebody pain. To take your pain, make I take my pain. Oh. Engineer Ibrahim Abiola said, to be honest, I think Arsenal will be biting their fingers right now concerning the injury to the key component of the squad. To be honest, how many honest you want to talk now? I'm trying to figure out the type of selection Arteta will make. I'm not. Is Calafiori out? If he's available, I'll play Calafiori in that midfield, that declarized position. I'll put Calafiori there. Martin Odegaard position, I will tweak the team. Gabriel is back, right? Gabriel Jesus is back. Kai Havertz go and stay there. Gabriel Jesus play out front. Even if he's not back, Martinelli start, Trossard start, Kai Havertz stay there. Whether he will play as good as Odegaard, I don't know. That's why you have a big squad. That's why you have a squad of almost 30 players. You've got to find a way. You're not going to come tell me if Arsenal lose to Spurs and they say, oh, because players are injured. Tell me that is balderdash. That's rubbish talk. Okay? They've got to find a way. In this game now, I want to see, and this is one of those things why I don't like Arsene Wenger. I want to see Arteta set up, first off, tactically in a way where the team, you see why last week I was blaming, 2 weeks ago, I was blaming Declan Rice. Somebody blame referee. No. Arsenal, you see now, Arsenal are now in a place now where they need bodies. Declan Rice deliberate picking of unnecessary red card have not caused a problem. Okay? Has not caused a problem to the team because if Odegaard is out and is available, we'll still be able to shuffle. If you want to shuffle and bustle, that would have be able to shuffle well. But right now we don't have that, right? So that's a problem in on itself. So it is crazy. But for me, I don't think that squad that Arteta have is so bad that they cannot set up a team to get at least a draw against Spurs. Well, this is 3-point lane that we're going to for crying out loud sake. Can't you go and beat Spurs there? Spurs that will go and keep Momo Island. I'll put some runners there and go and do the track starting and do some Usain Bolt and then win the match and come back. What's that? I don't even understand. Engineer Ibrahim Abela say, with the kind of fixtures up front, it's hard to predict the selection it will make for sure, but time will tell. Just in they say, almost some people get mind. Now, so one of my technician back there support this girl in school and ended the relationship during NYC, stating they are not compatible. He go do extra cool for night, come they sleep. Engineer Ibrahim Abiola went on to say the Super Eagles come out like the way we take them. They show when the expectations for them is low. All right, I agree with you. And then he went on to say, concerning Eguavoen issues, I thought he debunked the news that he is still very much coach of the team. He did not debunk the news that now he talk himself. Debunk, wait till they debunk. Now he talk himself, so he mandate's not over. Which news did he debunk? Shut. West, maybe before I go to say, I mean they talk with they exist. It's very easy to get Eguavoen. Let's hear the full thing because now so now don't say that it all just go forward. So this is the full interview. This is Eguavoen in full flow.
All right, guys. And I have with me right now the interim manager of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And after a goalless draw right here in Kigali, we would like to have his assessment. Good evening to you, Coach.
Good evening, sir.
All right, so Nigerians would like to know what your assessment of the game is today, goalless draw against Rwanda. What do you think about this game?
Yeah, it was an impressive performance. by all standard, but I know we came here with a game plan, not for a draw, to get maximum points, which is 3. Unfortunately, we didn't get it. You know, the Rwandese, yeah, they respect us a lot. We do as well. And if you look at the game in an open play, yeah, they possess the ball very well, but in their half. And the way we structured was to find ways, gaps behind them and try to go for goals. In an open play, I think we dominated a little bit. Our boys that goal is always strength, that we could have buried, So even at I would say I'm impressed. Football has really, really developed. Although the Rwandese, they were jubilating after the game, which means they felt they should have lost the game. But however, we lost a couple of chances. They didn't get any clear-cut chance. We scored a goal. Everybody in the world in that stadium knew it was a goal. Only one person thought otherwise, which is the referee. But it's quite unfortunate. But getting the draw far away from home, I don't think it's a bad result at all.
Talking about the goals, more chances, more glaring chances in today's game than the one we played against Benin Republic a few days ago. Benin Republic, we were more clinical. We got this game. We had 9 goals on target, 9 shots on target. What was the missing point that we couldn't convert just one?
No, defensively, I think they were tight as well. They defended in numbers, they put the body on the line, and you could see they're blocking balls from the goal line. The goalkeeper for me was man of the match from their side. And they were lucky, we were a little bit unlucky. That angle would have been another different story. Yes, the boys have told them when you're in the box, you are the Lord. But again, you can't really blame them. It can happen in football. This is something we need to improve on, because if we're clinical in front of goals, I think we should be beating teams. We should be scoring more than 3 goals in every game, and we'll work on that.
Going forward, Libya will be next. What will you be?
I have been given a mandate to handle.
Listen.
I want to say I'm very pleased with the boys, and of course, thanks to NFF leadership, and all the boys supported me. They gave me 100% in terms of discipline and working hard. It ends today, which is a 2 games mandate, and I can't talk about Libya now because I've not been told. But however, I can talk about Libya a little bit in case we have another coach. We can sit down together. I want to be closer to the team as a TD, and I can give inside story, inside information that we need to be able to overcome Libya. No team is a pushover anymore, but with this spirit these boys have exhibited, from what I've seen, going forward, we have a very bright future.
Thank you very much, Coach.
My pleasure.
I hope you've heard it. Bros, we say they not debunk or not debunk. The bunker, whether they say bunker or not they say bunker. I just needed to clear that one. And what you know, what do they call Amale? I turn what you be so. I'm not sabi do fake news. So that's from the horses, no the mouth. Not the horse being like human being. I just needed to carry on. I know the way this word be now. This generation what with this. So everybody you look for what does this scandal you. To say they say I only saw the Benin game. Looks cool though, still not convincing. Might be the change of coach syndrome and ginger the guys to play that way. Okay, new coach bounce as they call it in English language. Engineer Ibrahim say, can you really predict who can or rather will play the Odegaard position, as we don't possibly have any tangible replacement, and to make things worse, and how Declan is also out due to a ban. That's what I was saying during the transfer. Remember I said that Arsenal needs 6 players. People like, 6 is too much. And all the positions that I pointed at, I said Arsenal needs a player in Merino, where that was signed. They need a player in defense, that was also signed. And I said they need a player to cover Odegaard as a backup for Odegaard, or somebody that can compete with him, not even a backup. I don't like the word backup. Someone that will compete with him that make him stretch his toe. I mean, as bad as Wenger is to me, he had Rosicky at one time, Nasri, Santi Cazorla. I think Ozil came to join them later when Nasri had left. But you look at that midfield rotation, there was always like 2 players in one position, which was very, very good. And then we also need a player to compete with Bukayo Saka. Raheem Sterling have come in. And then we also need another player as a striker, or two strikers actually. I was thinking that they would let Gabriel Jesus go at the time when I was saying that. But hey, it is what it is now. You are a coach. One of the things that I don't like is you have 92 days from the end of one season to the other to prepare for the season. You have a window to sign players. You sold some players in this one. You're not even in danger of financial fair play, and you're not able to put up a squad that you need to get. I won't blame anybody, but if we start losing, forget that. After this game, the next away game is against Man City, if I'm not mistaken. If Arsenal start losing and getting out of the title race pretty early in the beginning of the season, it is on Arteta and what's it called, Edu. I'm not going to even banging on injuries. Now, this is why I'm saying that. One, you win with the quality of the players that you have, one. But two, again, tactics also play a very big role. Arteta to cook and cook very well in this situation. Having said that, let's go further down the road and see what we've got. Engineer Ibrahim seems to be leading the charge today. He said, can you really predict? Okay, I think I read that one. Nasri Olafere, my guy, he says, okay, I think I read that one before. The ship will sail. You've been away from Eagles players, just aren't good enough. No matter the coach, they have zero creativity. They are stiff. No real European bred players. That's your opinion. Respect it, and I love it. Shawole Babajide, governor of Lagos State, says, Coach Eguavoen did his utmost best. A win and a draw is a good outing. Verifying the time available to him, beating the dead horse to gallop is a waste of time. We can't get a stellar performance from the Eagles. The ship will sail went on to say, local players are more creativity and are more upbeat. Super Eagles need this type of players. Unfortunately, the local players are not rubbing themselves in glory when they play continental games for their club side. They are easily run over, easily beaten by other local players from African countries as well. So it's hard to sit on that argument. I'm one supporter of the local game, local teams, local players, but sometimes they don't rub themselves in glory. Let's be very, very honest. Devil Adwani Brian says, I think the Super Eagles play well in the Rwanda game than Benin game. Just that the Rwanda goalkeeper turned prime Buffon yesterday. Overall, I think we did well in the two games. I think I want to agree with you on that one. I want to say injury is part of the games. Players, they get injury for training self. This one not be FIFA matter or too much games. I agree with you too. So Olubabajide says, I don't know why we can't build a national team from our own players. Your own players are not good enough. And bring in few committed foreign players. I think we would do better as a national team. We're not going to fit. We're not going to fit. I've looked at it. I'm an advocate of the local league, but the quality of coaching in the local league is very, very poor. We're not going to fit. They're going to beat us 7-0 for Nigeria. We can only use result so far, and from fact, on ground, Eguavoen, he has done well. And teacher Lofuma said, Wilson Oroma was too efficient. Oroma was the bundle of talent. Injuries also hindered him. His beautiful goal against Paraguay in 1998 World Cup, which he played in the second round game. Okay. 69 Football says, local players are not on same level with foreign players. We can't build a national team with a home base when our league isn't yet very strong. See the way they are performing in CAF tournament. I agree with you on that one. I don't think we can build a team from the local players. I mean, I agree with you 100% on that one. So all of I just say Arsenal really suffered during the international break, especially the loss of our Derby match. Just hoping Mikel would think out of the box. And Olu Babajide says, I will watch that match on one leg. Okay, like a chicken, right? Okay. The Alaro say, I like the fact that he is stepping down though. Let NFL be straightforward about what they want. Long-term decision, please. That this NFL goes so. I go so they send this message to Abi. You just Isekak Udo Etok. He says Super Eagles did pretty good against Rwanda. The coaches without bias can only be improving. It's high time Coach Eguavoen invite Gift Urban. The question is, does Gift Urban wants to be invited? That's the question. does Gift Urban really wants to be invited? Because from what I see and what I hear, it doesn't want to be invited. Let's go with this one. The Lara says, as for players' longevity, it will still largely depend on how players manage themselves while active. Players' discipline is key. Aiko JU says, at this age, I am afraid Kane will not reach a century of goals. I see he's just being PC and polite. Me too. I don't 100 goals, and that's about 32 more goals. So not be big. So I know he's a good goal scorer, but I don't think so. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Aiko just says his tally is amazing though. Yeah, I agree. 68 goals in 100 matches. Fantastic tally. His numbers are great, but 100 goals at this rate, he would need to play another 50 games to get that number. Would he be able to play more 50 games for England? Now 50 games can't be big. So, well, 69 Football says both games were good. We improved from our 2 last games. Could have best Rwanda. The keeper kept them in the game. I'm impressed with the performance. I would like to see Urban in the team. Orola Adeji says, how will Arsenal manage 3 daunting away games? I think rotation would be the best, particularly for the Atalanta game where he should target a draw. Arsenal can afford to drop points again. Target a draw how? Against Atalanta. Why target a draw? Now, so Arsenal not bad, Rich. This is Arsenal Football Club we're talking about now. We should be target a draw now. Sure, I don't understand. Arsenal never beats Atalanta. I don't just say please hit the like button. Please hit the like button. So all about says, can NFF get a Dutch coach? Can NFF get a Dutch coaches? It seems they understand our kind of football. That was long ago. Dutch coaches are not doing well. That time when they understand our football, Dutch football was also doing well. Right now they're not doing well. They are not good Dutch coaches all over the place. I mean, one minute go get Eric Ten Hag. They can't give us excuse for press conference. I beg, may the fellow journalists argue. I beg. Okay, well, and it's lots. I shall they do well for Liverpool. Oliver says, good morning, boss. Good morning to you. I think Eguavoen have done the NFF good by taking the team for 2 games and showing the NFF that they just need to get someone who has the ability and capacity to deliver. So Oliver say, Gaskia, I don't understand why I should train a girl in school, especially if I haven't really invested in myself. At some point, someone will outgrow the other and the inevitable will happen. That's my mentality too. But people said I am not thinking straight. Listen, I have paid school fees for more people in this my 45 years in existence than anybody knows. I have a school that accommodates 100 students every year since 2015. The story long. In my school since 2015, I have a school that takes in 100 people on drugs. Some are hooked on prostitution. Some are being sexually abused, molested every single day, and all that. But at the end of the day, I don't think I can. Later, I don't think I can have a girlfriend and be paying game on TV. But Super Chicken, stop now. Can't get their game on TV. We have to start looking for streaming platform. Now your country. There's nothing anybody can do. Olafat says yesterday match was a good one. Just that the Lookman goal should have stood, and the goalkeeper was the man of the match. They say striker win you game, and goalkeeper the game, and defense wins you trophies. But most times goalkeeper gets you over the line. Jubilee says school misses Arsenal collect to for this international break. It breaks my heart to know our captain, fantastic Odegaard, may be out for an extended week, okay, if not months, and so is Calafiori. That's more reason why next time they go buy starting 11 and bench as well. But Babajide said, I guess Gabriel Jesus will be much rusty. He's just returning from injury. They'll find a way. They let them play Raheem Sterling somewhere. They'll find a way. Arondo Godshaw say, I love the way Eguavoen talks. I love it too. I do too. Olafat says the funny thing is Arsenal would get at least 4 points of the 2 games between Spurs and City because we played the guys last season with injuries too. So Jesus is back and we feast on Sunday. Some pride, some arrogance there, but You never can tell. Now, say Baga I think Eguavoen has not done badly looking at what it has been for us in the past games. It was good to see that they can create chances, but would have done better, not enough to give him the job. Okay, so who do you want to give the job to? Demola Abodi Brian says, time to give Waneri game time now that Odegaard is injured. Oh boy, Waneri in that game. Ade say, abeg, who is the referee? Can you venue? Sanwo-Olu Babajide says, Baba, you get mad. What I do again? The last say, honestly, I never knew Moses is still playing active football. Good for him, as I want to believe he is winding down already. Yes, he's winding down. Oluwadara Shomi says, we are almost tilting towards Eguavoen's continuity. However, what about that premise that Nigerian coaches cannot manage the Super Eagles? Are they managing it right now? Are they? Because in your heart of heart, you and I know that let them give him the job full time. It will end in insults and the embarrassment. Okay? So I still don't. I mean, I'm not against Eguavoen. I'm not against any coach at all. But I just know that, see, Nigeria will beat these countries that we played against, are countries that we should streamroll. The games will come where you will know that they cannot coach the team. Because, see, a man's strength is not known when they are winning. Everybody is good. Everybody is nice when they are winning. Adversity will show you a man's strength. A man's strength of character would be revealed in adversity. That's when you will know whether there's capacity on the player side to work with somebody or not. Very good example. Finidi George. Do you think that Osimhen will do a video on a white coach? Think about it for a minute first. Do you think he would? That's something you should always put in this conversation so we know where we stand on this. We're having Eguavoen because we cannot afford it. If the day the NFF have money, they would throw away the. Ask yourself, these 2 months Eguavoen coach now. What's his pay? What are they paying him? What's the agreement? What's the deal? So when we talk about home coach a Nigerian coach can handle the Super Eagles, I'm not talking about when we play against Lily Peters. Team that Street Boys could beat, Remo Stars could beat Benin Republic. Now, more honest. If we want to be very, very honest, Rangers, anybody will beat them on a good day. But the fact is, it's not just on 1 game, 2 game basis. Give the guy the job, and then the man is confident now. He's no longer in the place where he's begging the players, hey, Muna, just try for us. Muna, just try. And don't forget that the Super Eagles right now are humbled by all of the things that are happening, the Osimhen drama, the World Cup position that is precarious. Would you beat your chest and say, this performance I will put up, like I said before the Rwanda game, if we play against a stronger team with this performance, they're going to beat us. All this will say the passing was good, the high line was there. Well, a good team go beat us, better beat. That be this team. If I coach a team against the Super Eagles, I will beat them. That be should be the fly. The team is not there where you have the fear factor. It's like Man United. If Man United win 1 game, you still know. Forget this one are lucky. Like Man United will go and beat Southampton now. After Southampton, the next game they'll beat them. So it's the same thing with the Super Eagles. I'm not sitting here overtly excited. Yeah, we've won. We'll have 4 points in the qualifier.